great protoplasmic invertebrate jellies. Hope I got that one right. My name is Mittens, and I have brought for you what you were asking for a long time. In the straw poll, it was the outright winner, and that was Retail WoW. And you're about to see what happened when me and my best mate decided to make new characters. Well, he played on his character that was already existing, and I decided to make this awesome Deathknight. And you're going to see what happened, and I hope you like it. It was really just me messing about with a mate of mine, and we had a really good time. And to be honest with you, I forgot just how much I enjoy playing Deathknights, and also just how good the Deathknight specific races and faces, I should say, and skin colours are. Really, really fantastic. You know, I was thinking about switching my warrior over to a blood elf, but you know, the faces and skin colours that you can get as a Deathknight just are so much better than those of the standard ones. I mean, look at this guy. He genuinely looks like a fucking badass. He looks like Victor from Underworld. Badass movie, by the way. Highly recommend it. But anyway, guys, I'm really enjoying it. Hope you enjoy it. It's just me pissing about. I'll see you later. Enjoy the video. How's it going, guys? My name is Mittens, and I'm here with a good mate of mine, a slight noob, the Johnny D Lizard. Hello there, friend. And this is the long-promised Retail WoW playthrough. And as you can see, I've gone with this vampiric-looking Blood Elf Deathknight because, I don't know, we were talking about this. You're playing a Blood Elf Rogue, aren't you?
Yep.
And we were talking about how, the thing about Blood Elves is that you can hate them or you can love them, but you have to concede that they have the best body shape for letting armor look good, if you know what I mean. And like in the age of transmogs, that means a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, it really does. It really does. So, hang on a minute. Let me just turn your sound up a bit more, matey, because you're moving in the shadows. There we go. So basically, what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to be starting playthrough. He's going to be playing on his rogue, which is hit level 55. I'm going to be playing on my Deathknight. So we're going to try and level at 58 around the same time, so that when I get out of the Deathknight starting zone, he's just ready to go into the Burning Crusade. And that'll be the first time you've done any Burning Crusade shit, won't it, mate? Yeah. Yeah, so that should be pretty good. So without further ado, let's fucking log in. Names can only contain less. Alright, there we go. There we are. Nice. I'm actually going to begin with going on this paladin I made and sending over these looms. Sending over the looms.
You don't need to send them over, there's like an heirloom.
Oh, fuck yeah, so there is. I'm like an old grandfather. I'm like, oh, let me go over to the TV so I can tune it for the right channel. Oh, have a sip on the iron brew whilst I'm waiting to transfer. Hey, so you've got all your heirlooms and stuff, don't you? Have you got heirloom weapons as well, mate?
Yeah.
Have you got the Heart Seekers? Is that what they are?
No, the Scarlet Chris.
Oh, Scarlet Chris. Alright, okay. Anyway then, without further ado, let's log in and I shall listen to the Wrath intro for you guys. And hopefully, unlike with Warcraft 3, it'll actually play this cinematic. Warcraft 3 wouldn't play any cinematics, mate. What a disaster. Full-on mentalist. Here we go.
A hero. That's what you once were. You stood boldly against the shadow and purchased another dawn for the world with your life. But the evil you fought is not so easily banished. The victory you claimed, not so easily held. For now, the specter of death looms above the world yet again, and it has found new champions to bring about its final reign.
Ooh, zoomed in. Knights of Darkness.
Rules of death and destruction, bound by the will of the Lich King. This is the hour of their ascension. This is the hour of your dark rebirth.
They did do a really good effort of making you just seem like a badass, and it just zooms in on the Lich King. But here we go. Here we go, guys. Hope you're as excited as I am. Probably not as excited as you are, mate, because any chance for you to play alongside a master of disaster such as myself is probably welcome in your opinion. But just do a quick UI reload, and I will see you once we start our shit. And through the miracle of time, guys, I've gotten all my heirlooms on and got my UI sorted out. I look like... Oh... You know the paladin heirlooms, don't you, mate? Like that sort of like gold and silver armour. Oh... So I've got the Arcanite Reaper on anyway, which is badass. Anyway, let's speak to the Lich King. Right, gonna go and talk to the instructor. Instructor Razavarius. Let's do it. Oh. Yeah, now it's time for something cool. I get to kill an initiate, mate. An initiate. Unworthy initiate dominated, man. What do you think of that? Bet you love the idea of it, just dominating those initiates. What you do is you've got to find the one that's of the same race as you, don't you? You find the one that's of the same race as you. Although, it's a good thing that you can't get Pandaren ones, otherwise I'd have to get a Pandaren one. Yeah, unlock this bastard's... What the heck? Unlock Soul Prison. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, get your blade. Time to die. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. It's just gonna be, this playthrough is just gonna be like a constant thing of me just going, I can't cast that yet. Boom. Doomed to death and destruction. Like anybody who faces against me. They haven't done the Blood Elf new models yet, have they, by the way?
I don't know, I think they have. But...
Have they? They might have done. Like, the run seems a bit like Robocopy, but... You know, you take what you can get. Oh, I'm playing as the Eye of Sauron, mate. They play the Elwyn Forest music down here as well, it's really cool. And if anybody watching this is wondering whether my friend has the credentials to level with me, just answer me this question, mate. How many Alliance characters do you have?
One.
Exactly, that's all I need to know. That's all you need to know. It's one or none. Anything other than that is just idiocy. And mark the shit. Mark the Forge. Mark the town hall. Where's the town hall? Oh, it's over there. I just like how the way in which when they did the Deathknight starting zones, they incorporated a lot of mechanics and stuff into it to make it seem like the game had modernized a lot, you know? Like, you get to control, like, the Eye of Acarus and stuff like that. You don't get to do that sort of thing in what's it called? Why can I not... What's that? Siphon of Acarus. How do I mark these things? Siphons... The Scarlet Crusade structure. I am siphoning it. Why not? No, I don't want to join Team Nolithers. Ah, there we go. Were you playing the game at the time when guilds could level?
Yeah. No. Sorry.
You weren't. Just tell you what. Oh God. I tell you what. That was terrible. You'd be getting spammed if you weren't in a guild every minute for like. Oh, it was absolutely god awful, mate. Because basically, people wanted players in their guild so that the guild would level up, right? And so you'd be getting spammed if you were in the guild all the time. Like people just mass inviting folk.
Yeah.
It's just, oh, it was terrible. Wasn't a good time. Like most stuff that came out of Pandaria, we had a bad time. Okay, need to analyze the Chapel of the Crimson Flame. Sounds cool. The way in which heirlooms scale up kind of reminds me a little bit of Dark Souls, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the way it's all about like scaling and shit. Yeah. Oh, there we go, it says it's siphoning right there, just realised that now. And that'll be us. Alright, okay. Return to the Lich King. I wish we could just stab him right here and now, but he's got Valkyrie around him. He's got his homies right next to him. Dominion over Azeroth. Carry my orders to Darian Mograine. Hey, he's got a name almost the same as yours, mate. He sounds like another member of like a 90s boy band. And if you're wondering what I mean by this, look at this. Damon. Nah. Can I call you Damon N? Okay, here we go. Here we are. He's about to call the mighty armies of the Scourge. Yes, boys. Battle is about to commence. So now the question for me is, what spec? Frost or Unholy or Blood? I don't want to go Blood because I'm not gangster enough to tank. I'm not really that interested in it. Frost isn't as good on the DPS right now, but it's pretty simple, pretty fun. Or Unholy, which I haven't done before. Well, I think Unholy's probably more interesting, so for now I'll go Unholy. I can always change later on. So yeah, that's that, and pretty soon we'll be able to summon a ghoul. And that's gonna happen. Right, here we go, matey. I'm gonna disguise myself as a minecart. As you know. The fucking funny thing is the fact that I'm disguised as a minecart right now, yeah? And my ghoul is just running after it. And they're just like, what's that ghoul doing? Oh, it doesn't matter. About to blow up some ships! Gonna light them on fire with my rhymes. So do you reckon you'll keep with subtlety when you get to max level, or you're not sure yet?
Probably will.
Yeah. Well, it's the top is like, go on.
Yeah, it seems it's the highest DPS, yeah, and then I'll probably do combat.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, the way rogues are is that there's like always like one dagger spec and one like a weapon spec, if you know what I mean. Like assassination and subtlety both basically require daggers. Well, or they're best with daggers at least. Whereas combat is obviously like everything else. So like that's what I mean when I say that with rogues, it literally comes down to what your weapons are. So, because for example, subtlety is by far and away the best spec. But if you're playing combat, if you're playing subtlety and you're doing BRF, say, and the fucking hammer drops or whatever, then you can end up going combat. Do you know what I mean? It's so much better. Anyway, enough of that shit. I'm about to fucking blow the fuck out of some people with a cannon. It's actually really fucking violent, slaying 100 geezers with a cannon. With a cannon! Kill them all with the cannon. Oh yeah. The Scarlet Crusade get a bad rap, don't they, in WoW? Doesn't really go their way. And they used to be alright, guys, until they started going all like religious fanaticism and shit like that. You know, religious fanaticism doesn't really seem to be the way to go. Shit out of everyone. There's no real reason to me even do this right now. I'm just killing them because it's fun. Anyway, here, skeletal griffin escape. Boom, out of nowhere. I'll see you fuckers later. Oh, it's all kicking off now, mate. I've got to kill the prisoner, Lady Eonis. There she is. I'm just having a look at all of these guys that are about. Iggy Darktusk. Well, Antoine Brack. Here we go. Yeah, bitch, I know you. I recognise that face everywhere. You don't remember me, do you? Blasted scourge. They've tried to drain you of anything that made you a righteous force of reckoning. Ah, Blizzard, I wanted to just be a badass, like, evil guy. Why the fuck do you have to make me like some kind of paladin? You know what I mean? Like, definitely, it's like, oh, in life you were clearly a paladin. Carrion Thief. Carrion Thief is the name of my geezer. on, let's kill this wedge. One-shotted. Boom. Killing innocents now, mate. The beginning of the end of my time in the Scourge.